More people than ever are reporting scams online. In fact, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center received more than 880,000 complaints last year. That is a 10% increase over 2022, a record. One of the scams out there uses emails that threaten blackmail. They say things like, "You've been treading on thin ice with your browsing habits," or "I've got footage of you doing embarrassing things in your house." And the emails can include your name, your address, even a street view image of where you live. That is creepy. Dan Ackerman, editor-in-chief of Micro Center News, is with us now. Fortunately, I've only ever Googled inspirational phrases, and I walk around my house fully clothed at all times.
There you go.
You have nothing to worry about.
Doesn't apply to me, but for everybody else.
Everybody else in the world.
So why is this happening? Why is it going up?
You know, I think that this is a combination of things where they have a database, they find your name, your address, your email address, maybe, a picture from Google Street View, and it's just personalized enough to make you stop, unless you're somebody who remains fully clothed in their house and looks up inspirational quotes all day. You do it, no matter how savvy you are, you're gonna say, wait a minute, is this real? Is this me? And the good news is that 99.999% of the time, it's not.
So how do you detect that when it is real, and how do you know that it's not?
Especially if they have a street view of your house.
Yes.
Right. I mean, I usually say that unless you're a nuclear scientist or a mob accountant or something, you're not being personally targeted by scammers. You're just being swept up. They're sending out 100,000 emails, 200,000 emails, just from a database that they've ripped or like leaked information from some website or from some company. And they combine little bits of information, and then they just have an automation to go out and grab a Google Street View image or a Zillow image and crop it and put it in there. And there's no human effort involved. It's just boilerplate language. It never says what you've been doing in your house, on your webcams, on what devices. There's no specifics like that. And that's how you know it's not real. And they're usually not, written very well. And they just kind of go on and on.
So what are the steps? What do you do? As soon as you get the email, what do you do?
If you work for a company, your company probably has a phishing email account that you can send it to their IT department, and you can say, hey, I got targeted like this. If you're on a big provider like, Gmail or Outlook, they have a lot of filtering built in. A lot of the scam and spam emails don't even reach you, but if they do, then with just a click or two on the email, you can report it, you can block it, you can report it as phishing, report it as spam. So there are some things you can do. That's not going to help any, but it helps build the database of what to look for to filter out future attempts at this.
So when should you get worried, Dan?
I would say that almost never for things like this. It's true. None of these blackmail scams are legitimate. If they had something on you, they would give you a screen grab of a shot from inside your house or some detail about yourself and your life that's not just publicly available. If you think about it and you go, oh, all this stuff is in a public records database somewhere, then you know it's just been cobbled together to look authentic.
Unless you're a mob accountant or a nuclear physicist for the U.S. government.
Some sort of spy, maybe,
So TV anchors, crew people, we're all safe.
We should be fine.
Right now, Dan Ackerman, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.